Yo, so I've just seen all this fucking media shit about Russia, England, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bearing in mind, yeah, if somebody come to attack you, for example, Russia, then coming to the UK, that's just classed as defending our country, yeah? They ain't gonna go sending us to Russia, right? When NATO, we're a part of NATO, yeah? NATO has like 3.5 million troops. Russia has like 1.2. Not now. Now Ukraine are taking out 300,000 of their men, so they're probably at a lower number now. But you need to take into consideration that we are a part of NATO, and NATO have 3.5 million troops. Not only that, like the technology that America hold is crazy. Even UK just built this laser that's taking out missiles in the sky at the speed of light, right? And you're telling me that we can't handle fucking Russia? Like, it's all a scare tactic. Like, at first, right, when I first saw it, I was like, raw, this is mad. But if you actually, like, deep it, it's... You watch, it's not gonna happen. Like, the only way Russia's gonna win, well, no one's gonna win, but the only way Russia's even got a little bit of a chance is if they start firing nukes. They start firing nukes, the whole fucking world's gone. So there's just no point. It just watch, it's all scare tactics, man.
What am I reading? Britain's face call up to fight in the armed forces if UK goes to war with Russia. You've lost your whole mind. Because if you think I'm fighting for this country, you've lost the plot. I wasn't even born here, so I'm taking the first flight out. You've been telling me to go back to where I came from. I will go back. Because I don't see why I am fighting. I am not fighting for no one. Sort it out yourself. And when I tell you first class, I mean first class. I'm gone. I'm fucking gone. Cause I can see you, man, are beefing over there, yeah? You do your thing. Let me do my thing and leave, because trust me when I say I ain't fighting for you.
Yo, listen, this is not going to happen. This is not going to work out. This generation is literally addicted to anything. Anything and everything they're addicted to. I'm not going to be in an army with the same brothers who play Warzone all day who think they can slide cancel in real life. I'm not being in the army.
See what it is here? I can't, like, there ain't no point calling me into no war with Russia. There's no, like, I ain't got no business in the... Why would you even call me? I'm not saying they're gonna call me, but I'm just, if you get that, don't just get that. I don't even think of that, is what I'm saying. Because I am out. I'm just trying to find out what's going on so I can leave. Do you understand what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't... It's not even a shock. It's not even a shock. I don't know why people in England thought they weren't going to be involved. Even if this ain't true right now, yeah, it's going to be true. I'm telling you, like, it's going to be. I should just cut anyway. I should just cut in advance, innit, really. You get me? Ain't no point hollering at me. There's no point. Because I ain't got no problem with no Russian people. I don't want no problem with no Russian people either. I'm too tired for all of that. I ain't got no beef with nobody. I'm just trying to do my thing. You understand?
I've just woke up and apparently we're getting drafted in the UK for the army. I need to let everybody know in charge of drafting right now, don't look this way. And I'm not trying to make excuses for myself here, but I get really bad heartburn all the time. If I get stressed, heartburn. If I've just eaten a big fat pizza, heartburn. If I've been on a night out, heartburn. Yes, the last two might not apply when it comes to war. However, I'm just letting you know, I have digestional issues. My anxiety makes me get bloated. I will not be able to run. I'll get stitch. Honestly, if you're looking for who needs to be on that field, don't look this way. I've not been on a field since PE in school. And that was 10 years ago. Ugh. 10 years ago? Oh my God, I'm old. I'm old as well. I am old. I'm 25. Don't know what your cut-off age is. That is over 25s in X Factor, all right? Remember what they used to look like? I'm sorry. I'm incapable. Please, look elsewhere, all right? I'll stay here. I'll cook. I'll make everybody laugh. I'll be a good time, okay? Big up.
2020. Let's go back 4 years. It's 4 years, you know. We had a disease going around that nobody understood. The whole world got locked down. And you know what happened to the people you put on the front line? We paid them by clapping. Yes, let's go and clap for them every night. They said, we like the clapping, thank you, but can you pay us? Oh, no. You lot said no. You said no, you ain't paying you lot. The fuck do you think, who do you think you are? You put your life on the line and you want us to pay you? How dare you? And you want us to go to war? You're fucking crazy. You are a fucking crap.
This is your sign to leave the UK right now. Just take a look at this. The British public should be ready to fight Putin, according to a UK army chief. I couldn't believe it when I read this. Unfortunately, it's true. So the head of the British army wants us to serve in the event of a conflict with Russia. He called on authorities to mobilize the nation, and he says there needs to be a shift in the mentality of British people to serve. And according to a NATO official, we are currently living in the most dangerous world in decades. I don't know about you guys, but there is absolutely no way that I am serving or getting involved in any of this. Like, realistically, what has the UK government ever done for us? Most people struggle to make ends meet in the UK. There is a cost of living crisis, and the government couldn't care less about us. And now, all of a sudden, they want you to serve in the army. I'm sorry, but what has Russia ever done to me? Think about it, it is none of my business. But let me know in the comments, would you serve? Would you fight for our country against Russia? Because there's no way I would.
Would you fight and die for your country? Well, you might not have a choice, because Britain's face call up to fight in the armed forces if the UK goes to war with Russia. Absolutely not. Listen to me, I promise you, if we are individually each given an option to fight in a war against Russia, I would say no, with so much force that it would create a sonic boom, and that sonic boom would be powerful enough to displace the clouds and change the weather. My main question is, why are you guys trying to rope us into your beef? We are not involved. That's your beef, your squabble. That's your fight to fight. Politicians and world leaders leaning on the population to finish what they started. Nah, if it's hands, sort it out yourselves. Do each other the honour of having a 1v1. Rishi Sunak, Putin, Colosseum. Done. I promise you I'm not your guy. I'm short-sighted, and at best my KD on Warzone was still below 1. So I'm not going to pull my weight. I'm just not. And if you guys try to throw it back and start handing out those white feathers, I will wear it with pride, bro. We have a monarchy. I want the king on the front line.
Join the army. Oh no, I passed my GCSEs. You've got the wrong guy. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of a situation where Britain invaded somewhere and made it better, you know? If only there was an example in my life I could draw on. Oh wait. We're fighting for king and country. Bro, you know how much my parents love Diana? Oh, it's like that time we found weapons of mass destruction. Oh wait. But am I not just a little soft lefty woke snowflake? We can't fight, can we? Seriously, I'm not going. Oh, it's like that time we invaded Ireland and parts of Africa and a lot of the Middle East, and that really helped. Oh wait. This is the first ever time I wish there was a Jehovah's Witness at the door. Huh? Okay, look, my answer is the same as the answer to this. Will Rishi Sunak admit there's a genocide and war crimes going on right now?
I guess it's Rishi Sunak's idea, yeah? Well, that's cool, cool idea. You can, but I won't be there. It's going to be a fucking shock to the system for most people, isn't it? You just imagine when they get there on their first day and the army commander is just like, right, so we're going to provide you with weapons, food, and everything you're going to need to fight, okay? What about vapes? Have you got the ice cool berry fucking freeze? I mean, that wasn't on the list, to be honest with you. We could see about adding it, but I think it's going to be unlikely. Is that smoke? Shit! Someone set off a bomb! No, sorry, that's just Charlotte at the back. She's just having a little puff at her.
If you live in the UK, you might have to go and fight in a war against Russia. Apparently, we're being told that we're in a pre-war generation, and so members of the general public should be ready to go and fight if there becomes a scenario where we're in a war with Russia. Just let that sink in. A call from the government that we need to go and fight in a war. I understand there's been a shortage of military staff for years and years, but the idea that now they're going to call on the younger generation to go and fight for countries that's actually called them snowflakes and say they were useless for so many years, particularly off the back of decisions made by older people and senior politicians, and then it's like, oh, the young people of the country, you need to get your stuff together and go and fight to defend the UK. What is there to really defend, and what are people gaining from being here? The political climate is absolutely tragic, and then to be told, oh, by the way, like, we might actually end up being in a war with Russia and you have to go and defend this country. I can't believe these news stories. Like, every time I see them, like, is this an actual prank or are these things being released to just drive me crazy?
This headline should say, the British public will be called up to fight if the UK decides to want to go for an illegal war somewhere. And that's what it should say. Because we don't want to actually pay people. We don't have to actually pay and fund the military. Well, no, because we've been cutting those motherfuckers for like past decade. We've been cutting the numbers of people that we have in the military because we don't want to pay them. But no, we are going to conscript the public. You're going to come and fight for us for free. We're going to send the middle class and the working class and the poor to go and fight for rich people business. No. Are we going to see the Prime Minister's kid at the front line? Are we going to see Rishi Sunak's kid at the front line? I doubt it. Are we going to see Boris Johnson kids at the front line? I doubt it. Are we going to see, who else? Just call them all. Are we going to see all the kids at the front line? No, we not. You think I'm going to take my ass to the front line to go and fight for what? Something that has no benefit for me or my family or for those that are the working class? And no. We're going to go fight and have to put money into the pockets of the rich. Fuck no. Yo, they're bugging. They're bugging. Listen, simple solution to this. Go and keep recruiting more soldiers. All the soldiers that you guys have caught the last 10, 15 years, go and start recruiting them back. Start recruiting the numbers. Get your recruitment numbers up and actually pay people. Pay your armies. Pay them well. Yeah? Because the public ain't going to fall for this. Listen, we ain't about to do this. Stop sending poor people to go fight rich people business. No.
Is anybody else excited to see what happens when fitness and mindset influencers do get conscripted for the British Army? It's those guys, you know, who do the like black and white moody videos just being like, dedication. I, for one, cannot wait. Now, I was in the army for 10 years. Cool, you're fit, but in the day, like rowing and ski ergs aren't going to get you past the Russians. I want to see just how quickly they pile in where they can't Instagram it. Not an almond croissant in sight, really. I suppose unless you're French, maybe. They probably put that in their ration packs. I think it'll be the undoing of a lot of people. It's not an easy career, that's for sure. But it's those people who have basically been selling courses to people about how to be the toughest bloke on the block. Firstly, mate, you're 21. You have absolutely no idea. Not even halfway around the block yet. Secondly, if somebody yelled at you and told you that you had to go and crawl through mud, live in a hole in the ground or whatever, I just don't think you'd manage it.
Get ready with me to get drafted for war. First thing is skincare, because in the trenches, girl, we're not going to be able to put on skincare, so we have to do it before we go. I went ahead and glued down my eyebrows to keep that kind of natural looking army aesthetic, you know. Okay, now we're doing concealer so that our enemies don't know that we're tired and take it as a sign of weakness, you know. Smart. Now we're gonna add some highlight just to catch the boys' attention in the trenches. Okay, so I just put my hair up to the side to keep it out of my face when I'm like reloading my gun, trying to move through the trenches when I'm on the front line. So that's us ready for war. I guess I'll see you guys out on the front line. Bye.